Okay, здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome to our Let's Play of Europa Universalis 3. And if you've been following my channel at all, and I'm going to assume that you have, you'll know that my headset crapped out, and then we had a funeral for it. And by crapped out, I mean died honorably in the line of duty. And after that funeral, I had my midterms, and all my midterms came in the same week, and I never experienced anything like that in my college career thus far. So I had to drop everything and get to studying, which is what I did, what I've been doing for the past week or so. But now all the midterms are done. I still have an essay due, but I mean, the bulk of the work is done. And sort of during that time, I just kind of shut off the world. I shut off, you know, checking the YouTube channel. I slept less. I played, you know, games less, and focused entirely on studying. But that's over for now, so we can get into, you know, our regular routine yet again. And in terms of Europa Universalis 3, not a lot is happening. It's just, you know, your basic stuff here. No wars. I haven't fought any wars since our last encounter, but I have been spreading the German Empire's influence throughout I should say Prussian Empire's influence throughout North America. Most of these colonies in Newfoundland and sort of the New Brunswick, Nova Scotia area have become self-sustaining. So, got lots of nice colonies here, and we're moving down. We've moved all the way down to sort of Massachusetts, Manhattan, Connecticut area. So we're moving into a little bit of the United States as well. I've colonized the entire ring of the Hudson Bay just on a whim. And down here, I've taken this area of Florida, the Everglades or whatever. I've also taken the Bahamas, Bermuda, Turks Islands, and Jamaica. And you never thought you'd see that, did you? German-owned Jamaica, Prussian-owned Jamaica, more rather. And, oh, that's unfortunate. And I'm right now just taking any islands or any kind of areas that aren't mine away from my enemies, or not away from my enemies, preventing them from taking them for themselves. And apparently I can't colonize anything up here because they're all wastelands. So that's unfortunate. So I don't know. Let's take Puerto Rico, shall we? That'll be our new colony. And in Europe, the Bavarian Empire has gotten pretty strong. It annexed these guys up here in Brandenburg, I believe they were, and they've become one and the same now. And they've got this blob of an empire situated in the middle of Germany here, also taking out the poor Swiss. Oh, and I should also mention that, obviously, if you hear me recording, I got a new headset. It's a Microsoft XL something something. And I got it because it clearly stated that it's specialized in, you know, its microphone and recording capabilities. And I've tested the microphone a little bit. This is its first, you know, flagship run. And from what I tested, it sounded really good. And you know, I guess we'll be the judge of that when this video goes live. But I do think the one that I have is a little bit faulty, because if I bump it, if I bump the wires, one of the headsets or one of the headpieces or earphone pieces cuts out, and that's not good. So I think I'm gonna return it and get a similar model tomorrow. And also, well, I'll upload this video, and if for whatever reason it doesn't sound good or whatever else, I'll return it and get a completely different model. because Best Buy has a very, very liberal return policy that I often make use of. So I'm still kind of waiting for my infamy to go down. I want that to die out a little bit before I get ready to start invading other people. Been focusing, like I said, just a lot on my colonial aspects here. We're trying to create a great German colonial empire that will stand the test of time and persist throughout the ages. I'm also trying to figure out how we can expose this white stuff, because I can't send my armies there. Maybe if I make him an explorer. Apparently I need a colonist to recruit a conquistador. Alright, so let's just speed things up a little bit. Also, this colony right here is driving me nuts. Hey, alright, we took over Puerto Rico. How about that? Yet another German Caribbean colony. Oh, I keep saying German. We're actually Prussians, but I don't know. In my mind, they're kind of one and the same. But I might get angry emails from people who call themselves Prussians. Or I don't know. I get angry emails for weird things a lot of the time. Like, I know I say controversial stuff from time to time, and no matter what you do, you're always going to get people angry about something. But, you know, I can never ever predict what people are going to be angry about. I'm trying to think of a good example. I don't know. If I come up with a good example, I'll relay it. But this colony right here, this Portuguese colony, is driving me insane. Just because, one, it's blocking off this colony of mine. And what the hell are the Portuguese doing here? I mean, I can understand, you know, the Great Britain's owning Labrador. But this is just driving me nuts. It's really tempting me to go to war with the Portuguese just to get that piece of land. Hey, the Spanish are offering a alliance, so I will accept that. Give me an insight into some of their colonies. And that's also good that if we're allies, because we're bordered right beside one another. What are their armies like? Their American armies. So all these armies are small armies, and I got one huge clump of about 12,000 guys. So I think they outnumber me a little bit, but not by much. Although it does look like most of these colonies are self-sustaining and core colonies of Spain. So if they needed to, they could start producing units from here. And I can only produce units in a couple of my territories. Oh yeah, that's right. I want to create a conquistador. There we go. Hooray! Well, apparently, good. Apparently I can adventure into the unknown now. Whoa! Foolish Ukrainian nationalists. When will you ever learn? Oh, sweet. All right, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Nah. So that's how I explore new lands. I can't send regular guys into the unknown, but I can send conquistadors off to their deaths. Just looking here, my European armies were weak. Okay. If the Bavarians wanted to invade it, they probably could make some decent ground. Before I would, or I could concentrate on my forces. But then again, I do have a ton of manpower and a ton of money. Now that I'm on the subject and thinking out loud about it, some armies. Oh, and also, the Russian Empire is still outdated, hugely outdated in its equipment. But, they're just... they just overran the Middle East. Like, they got a whole bunch of Turkish colonies. They took Israel and parts of modern-day Saudi Arabia, and they moved into Persia. They're ready to launch an invasion of India if they wanted to. Yeah, I'm gonna have these guys keep exploring. And send colonists to push towards the interiors now. Hurons are here. I can't believe we've been right beside each other this whole time, and for some reason we still have not made any conquests. I'm pretty sure I could wipe them out pretty easily if I wanted to. If I were to send spies here. I will incite troop desertions. Oh no.